I was finishing up a guitar for a guy over in Kentucky, and I thought I'd better show you something that can happen if you're not really careful about it. The that's one for the guy over in Tennessee. The Since I don't cantilever these necks on these guitars, this is what happens: is the strings right here wind up real high on the winder there. And that's because this is not leveled down or cantilevered like this one is. You see, it doesn't need any external support or anything because the strings are naturally angled down. Because this one, the neck here has been cantilevered. It's been machined out and fixed so it goes at an angle. I don't have the capacity or the machinery to do that, and I tried to do that on these necks, and it didn't work. They kept breaking, and so I don't do that. I just don't have the capacity. So what I've done, instead of having these strings wind up real high on those tuners, what I do is I install these little screw eyes on the top of the neck, and these are stainless. You don't want to use the zinc ones. Stainless ones are more durable, and they won't break when you twist them into oak. If I were to put zinc ones in this oak, they just twist right off. Then you just have a bunch of little stumps, which doesn't work. So what I do is I put them in here like this. I pre-drill a pilot hole. Then I take a pair of pliers and I screw them in. So there's three strings, so I have three of them, three pilot holes, and it seems to work okay. You got to be careful not to drill the pilot hole very deep because these necks are this piece is only half inch wide. So you got to be real careful anytime you drill. Just like on the tuners and these little stops here. I just maybe put an eighth of an inch in there so the screws actually take hold. Then I screw them down. I don't want anything poking through, messing around. But when you do it like this, the strings actually work better for you, and they angle down like this. They angle down, and then they go to the tuners itself. So they really work better. And this one's going out to a guy, I'm going to redo this one. I'm just going to show this to you as an example. I knew this was going to happen, but I wanted to have an example of what happens. So what I'll do is I'll just take these strings off, drill three small pilot holes, and just drill in those screw eyes, these little things. And they're these stainless steel ones. And then I'll restring it, and then they'll be great. It'll be back to normal. So these are just some things, just little things when you work on these things, you figure out, that what works, what doesn't work. Since I don't have the high dollar tools, and I'm just trying to do these all by hand and keep them real rustic, I just have fun putting these things just like this. I keep this bolt not secured to the washboard because the intonation needs to be adjusted for these. And when the client gets it, I have instructions that they need to set the intonation on these so they can move this bolt a little bit back and forth. And when they get the intonation just right with the strings they want to use, then they can put a little piece of little drop of glue here on both sides of these to secure it. That way it's set. But if they ever change strings to a different brand, that may change the intonation as well. But these are kind of fun to build. I still have fun building them. As you can see, I got four right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one over here. I got actually 6 of them I'm building. Guy in Tennessee, guy in Kentucky, and that's a surprise for somebody else that I've got going on. So anyway, that's just something a little bit more I was just going to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to make sure this works because you don't want the strings going real high on these tuner pegs here. I don't think it's really going to be a good deal if they do end up real high on that. It doesn't have a good look, and I think it's going to keep it out of tune more. So I'm gonna refix it. I'm gonna fix this one. And so there's today's deal. I just thought I'd give you guys a little example of what's going on. Thanks, appreciate it.